Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've posted anything. Been doing a lot of riding, just not a lot of recording. I was out again today putting some miles on. It's a great day, but no cameras. However, I'm out riding around. I'm thinking, gotta cook dinner tonight. I have the Firebox 5-inch G2 and the Freestyle that I've used sparingly so far. So I figure I'm gonna try cooking dinner on these tonight and get the fire going with some twigs, and then I'm going to put some charcoal in there. I've got the fire grates adjusted down so there'll be room for charcoal, and on the Freestyle I'll be using that cooking grate, and on the 5-inch I'll be using this one. And the reason I'm using two stoves is because the two pinwheels that I'll be cooking are both too big to fit on this one grate here. So actually, one will take up about that much space. So I'm going to try both stoves. So let's get these things going and see how it turns out. All right, once these burn down, I'll put the coals in there and get the coals going. Actually, I'm going to put the coals in there now. All right, hopefully the flames and some of that burning wood will get these coals going. And once they turn gray, then we can do some cooking. Well, they seem to be taking off. I was out today scoping out campsites on the GSA. I thought I'd put some of this stuff to use tonight. I have the stove set up on the GSI aluminum table, just to keep them off of the glass tabletop. This has the ash pan underneath, and this of course has the folding ash pan or case for the Freestyle. But rather than set them right on the glass, I thought I'd use the table, the aluminum table. Well, the 5-inch seems to be taking off pretty good. And I do see some glowing under there in the Freestyle. So let's give this some time and we'll be back. Well, we're only a few minutes into this and these coals are looking really good already. It's always a process when I light the Weber grill. It takes forever. But I think the design of the Firebox stoves really lends to the rapid heating of these coals. So we'll be cooking in no time at all. In the meantime, a little Oak and Eden Spire Select Bourbon. And sip this while waiting for these things to get ready. What are you doing? Huh? Looking for trouble? Yeah, you. Okay, these are not quite ready for grilling yet, but they're producing a lot of heat. So I've got some mushrooms to saute. I'll take my little Stanley fry pan, set it on top of the Freestyle. A little olive oil. And I'm going to saute some mushrooms. That should be enough. Oh yeah, that's hot. Almost ready to grill on. I don't know if you can hear that sizzle, but these mushrooms are coming along nicely. And so is the fire. I think it's time to start grilling. Alright, I'd say we're good to go. So I'm just going to lay the freestyle grill on top, like so. And then I'm going to take the large grill for the 5-inch. See if I can do this one-handed. Lay those tabs in place and use a fire stick to pry it open just a little bit and set that other one. Alright, that looks good. Okay. Look at these bad boys. These are the biggest pinwheels I've ever seen. That's why I'm using 2 stoves. The food is on, and we'll see how long it takes to cook. Meantime, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Maybe you can see how those coals are looking inside the 5-inch. It's a pretty hot fire. And take a look at the steak. It's cooking, maybe a quarter of the way up from the bottom. And on the freestyle, I didn't put as many coals in as I should have, I think. And I could raise the fire grate by moving these fire sticks up, but it's going to be a balancing act with the fire grate that's on top of those fire sticks. I'll probably take a chance on maybe spilling the coals all over the place. We'll let it go for a little while longer. So I got the idea for the 5-inch from Motorcycle Travel Channel. I saw him cooking on his camping trips off the bike with this thing. I thought, that's a great stove. And then Off Course Outdoors has done a bunch of Firebox stuff. And of course, so has Steve at Firebox Stoves himself. Steve, you are a genius. This thing is really cooking. Alright, the first flip. It wasn't easy because the steak is sticking to the metal cooking grates. And a little bit easier with this one because it's a flat surface, but this one is a textured surface, you can see. So it's a little more difficult to get the spatula under there and get this thing turned without flipping the whole stove over. So, growing pains, moving around nicely now. That's good. I guess the more I use it, the easier it will get. But good to learn here at home rather than on the trail someplace. Those things are still going strong. And we should be done in no time. So as it turns out, the freestyle really started cooking after the flip. I guess all the fat dripping down into the hot coals. And this one kind of slowed down a little bit, but you can see it's still really hot in there. But I've been warned to not bring rare steak into the house. Personally, that's how I like it, but not everybody does. So I'm going to call these good. This one looks a little less cooked, or I should say a little less well maybe. And I need 2 hands. All right, that is it. This is a little more well done, at least on the outside. So the missus will get that one, and I will take this one. And these fire sticks come in real handy. There's the coals and the freestyle, still going strong. And pop this guy out. And there's the 5-inch, and they're really going well. I'm going to take some cleaning to get these grills scrubbed up a little bit. Come on, where are you? I'll just leave it like that for now. But you can see the folding carrying case for the freestyle / ash pan did its job, contained all the ashes down there, and the slide out ash tray for the 5-inch did pretty well also. And of course the folding aluminum table kept it all off the glass. And let's see, yeah, nothing down here. That's fine. So good job all around. All right, time to eat and clean this stuff up later on. Thanks for watching. Get cooking and stay smoky, my friends. We'll see you next time.